Princess Charlotte and her favorite grandpa King Charles, a day at the mall before school resumption. As the summer sun began to set, signaling the end of a season filled with laughter and adventure, a buzz of excitement filled the air at a quaint shopping mall in London. Little did the bustling shoppers know that a royal visit was about to transform an ordinary day into something extraordinary. Princess Charlotte, the beloved daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, was gearing up for her last shopping trip before the new school year. By her side was none other than her favorite grandparent, King Charles III, whose warmth and charm made him a cherished figure in the young princess's life. This article takes you through their delightful day, filled with laughter, shopping, and heartwarming moments, offering a glimpse into the royal family's everyday life that often remains behind palace walls. A royal outing. The day began with the gentle hum of anticipation as Charlotte and King Charles prepared for their outing. For the princess, each shopping trip was not just about acquiring new supplies or clothes. It was an opportunity to bond with her grandfather, who had always encouraged her curiosity and creativity. "Grandpa, can we look for some new storybooks?" Charlotte asked, her eyes sparkling with excitement. King Charles, known for his love of literature, couldn't resist her enthusiasm. "Of course, my dear. Let's find the best stories to fill your imagination." As they made their way to the mall, the royal car glided through the bustling streets of London, where the city was alive with people heading to work, tourists capturing the sights, and street performers showcasing their talents. Charlotte pressed her nose against the window, taking in the vibrant scenes outside, while King Charles reminisced about his own childhood adventures in the heart of London. Arrival at the mall. Upon arriving at the mall, the duo stepped out to a sea of curious faces, but they were met with a respectful distance by the public. The atmosphere was electric, with whispers spreading among shoppers who recognized the young princess and her grandfather. King Charles, ever the gracious royal, took a moment to wave to a few fans before guiding Charlotte inside. The first stop was a charming bookstore nestled in a corner of the mall. The smell of fresh paper and ink wafted through the air, and Charlotte's face lit up as she entered. Bookshelves towered above her, filled with tales of adventure, magic, and friendship. As she thumbed through the pages of a particularly colorful picture book, King Charles watched with a smile, proud of her budding love for reading. "Do you remember the story of Peter Pan?" he asked, sparking a conversation about the timeless classic. Charlotte nodded enthusiastically, her mind racing with images of Neverland and its enchanting characters. The art of shopping. After selecting several books, they ventured further into the mall, where the array of shops beckoned. Charlotte was particularly drawn to a vibrant boutique filled with children's clothing. The walls were adorned with whimsical prints, and racks overflowed with colorful outfits. "Can I try on that dress?" She pointed to a lovely floral number that seemed to dance with the light. King Charles chuckled, knowing how much she adored dressing up. "Absolutely. Let's see how it looks on you." As Charlotte twirled in the dressing room, King Charles patiently waited outside, reminiscing about the days when he and his siblings would spend time together shopping with their mother, the late Queen Elizabeth II. Those moments were filled with laughter and love, and he cherished the opportunity to create similar memories with Charlotte. When she emerged, the dress swirled around her like a blooming flower, and King Charles's eyes sparkled with delight. "You look just like a princess," he exclaimed, causing Charlotte to giggle with joy. A sweet treat. After a successful shopping spree, the duo decided it was time for a treat. They headed to a delightful cafe known for its delectable pastries and artisanal hot chocolate. As they settled into a cozy corner, Charlotte's eyes widened at the array of desserts displayed in the glass case. "Can I have a cupcake, please?" she asked, her voice filled with eagerness. King Charles, with a playful grin, nodded. "Why not? It's a special day after all." As they enjoyed their treats, the conversation flowed effortlessly. They shared stories about school, what subjects Charlotte was looking forward to, and the friends she couldn't wait to see again. King Charles listened intently, offering advice and encouragement, reminding her that learning was an adventure in itself. A surprise encounter. Just as they were finishing their treats, a commotion erupted at the cafe entrance. A group of schoolchildren, excitedly pointing and whispering, had spotted the princess and her grandfather. With a wave of her hand, Charlotte invited them over, her genuine warmth shining through. "Hi, I'm Princess Charlotte," she said, beaming at her new friends. The children gasped in disbelief, and King Charles watched as Charlotte effortlessly charmed them with her kindness and enthusiasm. They shared stories, laughter, and even a few selfies. King Charles observed how his granddaughter's genuine nature and ability to connect with others brought joy to those around her. It was moments like these that reminded him of the importance of family, connection, and the love shared between generations. Preparing for school. As the afternoon sun began to dip below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow throughout the mall, it was time for Charlotte and King Charles to wrap up their day. With bags filled with books, clothes, and sweet treats, they headed toward the exit, but not before stopping by a small toy store. Charlotte's eyes sparkled as she spotted a plush animal that looked just like her beloved dog, Orla. "Can I get this, Grandpa?" she asked, her voice filled with hope. King Charles smiled, his heart melting at her innocence. "Of course, my dear. It will be a wonderful companion for your first day back at school." As they exited the mall, the reality of the upcoming school year began to settle in. With each step, Charlotte's excitement mingled with a tinge of nervousness. King Charles noticed her contemplative expression and took her hand, reassuring her. "Remember, my dear, school is not just about learning, it's about discovering who you are and making friends. Embrace every moment." Reflections on family. During the drive back, King Charles reflected on the day's events. This outing was a beautiful reminder of the bond he shared with Charlotte, one built on love, trust, and shared experiences. He cherished these moments as they allowed him to impart wisdom to the next generation while also learning from their openness and creativity. Charlotte, snuggled in her seat, was already flipping through her new books, her imagination taking flight once more. The car was filled with the soft sounds of pages turning, punctuated by her occasional giggle at an amusing illustration. The end of a perfect day. As they arrived back at Kensington Palace, the day came to a gentle close. Charlotte rushed inside, eager to show her mother and father her new treasures. King Charles, watching her dash away, felt a wave of gratitude wash over him. This simple day at the mall had been filled with laughter, love, and lessons, an experience that would linger in their hearts long after the summer faded. For Princess Charlotte, it was not just a shopping trip. It was a day of connection with her grandfather, a cherished memory to hold onto as she navigated the exciting challenges of the new school year. As the sun set, casting a warm glow over the palace, King Charles couldn't help but smile. Days like these reminded him that the most precious moments in life are often found in the simplest of experiences, a day spent with family, filled with love, laughter, and the promise of new beginnings. And so, with hearts full, they faced the future together, grandpa and granddaughter, ready to embrace whatever adventures lay ahead.